Peace to the family. What's going on? This is your girl, Sirius Joe, aka Nia Joe. Welcome again to the Sirius Weight Loss channel. Never mind my little cream under here. I'm trying to handle some unruly hairs that like to just, push through my skin and leave marks. All right. So anyway, I got an exciting salad for you today. All right, and it's a live salad. The reason I call it live is because everything in it is living. There's nothing cooked, and you're going to be surprised about a couple of the ingredients that I use that you would think always need to be cooked, but nope. All right, so stay tuned for that. I want to say that I feel different. My clothes are already fitting differently, but the weight is not really different yet, and I don't want to get discouraged by that. I don't want you to get discouraged by that, but when I look in the mirror at myself, I see the difference already. So I don't know what's going on. It could be because I'm a little bloated. That's code word for us females. You know what that means. So perhaps after that passes, there'll be a significant difference. Yeah, sorry about the pause. I had a little bit of interruption, but what I'm saying is I'm not going to let that discourage me. Once again, we females go through, some changes that causes our weight to fluctuate no matter what's going on in our lives, how we're eating and, whatever. So, but everything has been good. I'm feeling good. So stay tuned for this salad. All right. I think you're going to absolutely love it because I do. Okay. Stay tuned. Okay. Let's make sure we're rolling. All right. We're rolling. So now, as you can see, all the ingredients are laid out in front of you. I'm going to go over them really quickly so you know exactly what we're putting in here. Okay, I got some romaine lettuce, one of my favorites. Here we have some dill, fresh dill. I'm mad I don't have any parsley or cilantro left because I would say add fresh parsley and fresh cilantro, but we can do without that as long as we still have the dills, and that's a really good herb to use. So don't forget to add the herbs to your salad. So we got dill. Here we have some cranberries, some dried cranberries, some crushed walnuts. And I want to say that any video where I'm giving you a recipe and there are nuts in it, understand I soaked the nuts for at least 24 hours. You have to soak your nuts to make them easily digestible by the body, okay? It gets rid of the enzyme inhibitors so that your body can break them down really easily. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of problems with constipation and things like that. So soak your nuts. This is one small red onion. I got some chia seeds, which I always love to put in salad. Here I have some lime juice that I just squeezed out. I'm gonna squeeze this orange into there. Now look at this orange. Out here in the tropics, the fruit on the outside usually look very ugly, but when I tell you it tastes better than anything you've ever had, it's just wonderful. So I got one orange that I'm gonna squeeze into that juice. I have some onion powder. I always like to just add a little sprinkle of that. Some raw organic agave nectar. This is going to give it some sweetener and balance out the taste of the salt. This is black salt. I'm going to put some cayenne pepper in it. This is a plantain. Yes, a plantain. This is one of those ingredients that most of us are used to cooking, but today we are not going to cook this beautiful living plantain. We are going to cut it up and put it in our salad, and trust me, it is delicious. Hemp powder. Protein. I always like to add this to my salad just to get some extra protein. Liquid Aminos adds a nice flavor to it. And I have some unrefined, cold pressed virgin coconut oil. Okay? That's the kind you want. That's the kind that really gives it that coconutty, buttery, creamy taste. Okay? In this bowl here, I have some okra. Okra is another thing another food that we always cook, but it is excellent raw, especially in this salad that I'm about to make. Trust me, try it, please. Okay, then I have 2 tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna be using 2 tomatoes, maybe 3. I'll see how it goes. And then I have a scallion. Okay, a scallion. All right, so we're gonna get this going. So I'm gonna I'm gonna cut up this romaine and just start adding things to the bowl. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, so I got the salad cut up. Let's make sure we're rolling. Okay, got the salad cut up for you. And now I'm going to throw the okras in, okay? I like to cut off the tip of them just to make it a little more gourmet style, but you know, doesn't harm you to eat that, okay? Like I said, okra really helps get the food through your body, helps with the digestive system, and it's a very good vegetable to include as often as you can, and to include it raw, okay? Let's get into the habit of at least tasting what God has given us in the raw form, because we as human beings are the only creatures on earth that cook our food. Think about that for a minute. So if we were leading in health, if we were leading in longevity amongst all the creatures on the planet, then I would say, okay, maybe cooked food isn't so bad, but it's the exact opposite. And if you compare the life of an animal to the life of humans, they live a life that is much more higher in quality than ours. They might not live as long as us because nature didn't make that so. You know, we're supposed to live longer as human beings. That's just the way it is. But the quality of life is extremely different. So I don't have nothing to say about people who eat only raw foods. So the okra's in there. Let's cut up our scallion. I know I got plenty of red onion there, but I kind of always like the scallion. I like the taste of the scallion. So I'm just gonna add one today. I happen to love onions, period. So, you know, it's very easy for me to put a lot in there. And raw is the best. I love raw onions. Okay. And like I said, the herbs are a natural deodorizer. All right, so the more herbs you get in your system, like parsley, cilantro, dill, like I said, the less you'll have to use deodorant and worry throughout the day. All right, so now let's cut up, because I know you're waiting for this part. Let's cut up this plantain and get it on in there. You guys don't believe me. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me put this sucker right in. This is nice and right. So we're gonna get this plantain in there. All right. Gotta give thanks to my boy Aris Latham. He is the one who exposed me to consuming plantains raw. So I've been on it. And it's just amazing what it does, especially for a salad like this. Living salad. Alright, so chop that up pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it in there. Yes, yes. I love the color contrast too. So we got some yellow and green and purple from the scallion. Let's put this in there. Hope you guys can see this. Yes, you can. All right. This little buddy of mine. Okay, that's in there. Let's go ahead and sprinkle the onions on. You don't have to put the whole onion. I'm just gonna sprinkle that, maybe half of that onion. So far, I might add the rest later, who knows. So, here we go. Tomatoes. Nice, juicy, red, ripe tomatoes. Alright, so this is 2. If you like tomatoes, listen, it's one of those things that won't ruin a salad if you put more than 2. Okay? I like tomatoes, but I don't like them overruling the salad, so just Look at how red those. Oh my God, that's so good. Can't beat non-GMO food. Can't beat it. These are organic, non-GMO tomatoes. Okay, let's go ahead and put this other one in there. It's just so delicious. So much life in one bowl. And it's a big bowl too. You can tear this whole thing up and be guilt-free. And it's almost 12 o'clock. It might be right at 12 where I'm at. And I'm doing the intermittent fasting, so actually it's not 12 yet. I start eating at 11. It's about 11:25, and so I'm already 25 minutes into my window of time to eat, and it's fine with me. I'm actually feeling really good. I haven't had anything to eat yet today, and I'll be done eating at 7. So far, take a look at this. It's just beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna add the cranberries, the dried cranberries on there. So put that whole thing in there. Those little sweet crunches, you're gonna really appreciate it. All right, let's get the dill in there. I'm gonna put all of this dill in there since I don't have any of my other herbs, to get that medicine in my body. Herbs are for the healing patients. Okay, herbs, healing. All right, walnuts. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's gonna give it a nice crunch. Chia seeds, just a little bit, not too much, just a nice, maybe half a tablespoon. You can add more if you want, doesn't hurt. I just like to get it in there. They don't really have much of a taste, but it's very good for the body, chia seeds. All right, so let's get our orange and our lemon sprinkled in here. So I said the lemon's in here already. I'm just gonna squeeze this orange. Thank you to my friend Lisa Poulard Burton for this gift here. This little thing comes with a lot of little different parts, a grater, all kind of other things, and it's so cute, and it comes in handy. I use it on a regular basis. So thank you for that, Lisa, my good friend. All right, so.
I want juice, Mommy.
All right, Mommy, give you some juice later. You don't want to drink this right now. Okay, so we got the orange and the lemon. And we're just gonna go and splash, splash, splash it right on in there. Yummy, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Okay, now let me rinse my hands really quickly. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna make a concoction in here with the liquid aminos. I think I'm gonna pour about 2 tablespoons of that in here. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle the onion powder in there. Okay, we're gonna mix this flavor all together and then pour it on in there. Okay, so that was about a teaspoon of onion powder, some cayenne pepper. Now, since this food is not heated, you could be pretty generous with the cayenne. Cayenne is going to help with circulation, and it's a lot better for the body than black pepper, ground black pepper. Okay, so there's the cayenne. Black salt. Very good salt for the body. All right, let's put some in there. Maybe half a teaspoon. Okay. And this is to taste. If it's not salty enough for you, add more. But just don't go crazy with the salt. Okay. Even if it is good for you. Agave nectar. We're gonna put some of that in there. And I'm gonna actually sprinkle some of that right on top here, because I just like to make sure I get some in there by itself. just to isolate it a little from the rest of the concoction that I'm making. I don't know, it might be a mental thing. Who knows if it really makes a difference? But that's just me. So I'm going to give this a mix. Nice, mix, mix, mix. Yum. Okay, I'm going to pour this right on in there. Okay. I left just a little bit in there, just in case, you know, it's enough. All right. Coconut oil. We're going to add, let's see. Okay, there's a spoon. Voila. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, so about 3 tablespoons. This is probably not even a real tablespoon. It's probably smaller than that. But let's just say 2.5 tablespoons of that. And I almost forgot one of the really good fatty oils too. Fat that's actually good for the body. Uncooked, okay? Olive oil. Okay? Raw olive oil is wonderful to put on salad. Maybe just 2 of these. So maybe 1 full tablespoon of olive oil. All right? All right. So I'm gonna give this a good mix. Got my protein powder. Can't forget that. Can't forget that. Okay, let's go. All right. So as usual, we're gonna do a heaping tablespoon of protein powder and sprinkle it right on in. Right now, let's give this a good mix. This looks so darn good. And I make this on a regular basis, so I don't have any question as to whether or not I'm going to enjoy this. But I would love for you to try to make this and see what I'm talking about. This takes salad to a whole new level. So many different vibrant colors in there that are each going to contribute something wonderful to your cells, to your brain, to your blood, to your colon, to your liver, to your kidneys. Okay? And there we are. Live salad. I might even add another plantain, but who knows? This looks pretty good. I don't want to get too greedy about it, but man, oh man, this looks good. Okay? There we are, people. So when you try it, do me a favor. Tell me how it turned out for you. Okay? Let's taste this. Oh my God, that is just perfect. It's perfect. Absolutely delicious. Okay? And once again, you can do this to taste. Sorry to smack all in your face, so I don't waste it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this. It can't hurt to do that. Pour the rest of that in there. You can do this to taste. So if you want more onions, more nuts, more herbs, the beautiful about this is that it can't hurt. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you walking with me as I try to take this weight off of me and get healthy again. Doing it the right way. All right? This is Sirius Joe signing off. I'm getting ready to enjoy this food. Peace.